where do we put this? Good news or bad news or a little bit of both? I don't know how to put it. But we have a cancellation here of it in its third season of a TV series that had some promise. It's by Neil Gaiman, the American Gods TV series. I've watched the first 2 seasons of this. I haven't started on the third one yet. Fortunately, a little behind on a lot of shows. If you're familiar with Neil Gaiman, he did Good Omens. I believe they're working on a Sandman series also. I think Netflix got that one, I think. Maybe another company's got, or HBO. One of those have gotten that. This has been going on for 3 seasons, even though it's had its issues, character changes and stuff like that. But overall, the story is pretty good. On the old gods versus the new gods. If you're not familiar with this, I mean, it is amazing how they compare the newer gods now these days with technology and all this, everything that's going on these days. I love the new gods on the descriptions of them. I mean, you have one, a Techno Boy, played by Bruce Langley. Gillian Anderson was playing Media. You have all these variations that has toward what's going on today. That basically, if you look into the perspective, like for example, Media, people watching TV, watching stuff online, they're on the internet and stuff like that, and they use technology to get that. So you have 2 gods that are being praised all the time, if you take it from that perspective. But on the other hand, you have guys like Ian McShane, who plays Mr. Wednesday to a T on this. Orlando Jones, which I believe he's not in the 3rd season on there as Mr. Nancy, also excellent as well. And I mean, all in all, the cast, Cloris Leachman, Peter Stormare, there were many different people in here. I mean, there was a shame that some people left the series. They've had some issues with the series. They decided to leave, and they were replaced. When you had Gillian Anderson, who's doing a fantastic job on the characters that she was doing, and then she was left and basically replaced by Kaeyeon Kim.
많은 시간 보내고 싶으시면 좋아요, 구독 꾹 눌러주세요. 사랑해요.
Which she also did a good job on that too, because it was taken from a different perspective as far as Media. And you look at what they've done so far with this. Like I said, I haven't seen season 3 yet. So basically, I haven't read too many of the articles other than season 3 will be the last of it on Starz. Starz has decided to just halt the series at this point. Supposedly, it leaves off in a cliffhanger, which basically would upset anybody who's been a fan of this series. Like my wife, who's been since day one. She reads the books on this. She bought the Mr. Nancy book on there, the African God, and that's supposed to be a fantastic novel. And what has happened is, yes, it's been canceled, but the story is not going away. And according to Neil Gaiman on his Twitter account, he says, "It's definitely not dead. I'm grateful for the team at Starz for American Gods' journey so far. Fremantle, who's the production house who handles American Gods, are committed to finishing the story that began in episode 1. Right now, we're just waiting to see which way forward is best and who it will be." So we haven't seen the end of this yet. Now, whether it's another season on another streaming site, which like it happened with The Expanse, where Expanse was on Sci-Fi and moved over to Amazon, and now it's got canceled at Amazon and might go somewhere else. You might see this series go elsewhere. Where would it be? Take your pick. There are so many streaming sites that they can go to. I hope it's one particular one that I've been talking about lately, who's looking for, as they say, fresh blood. Tubi TV could be a direction they might go in, but we'll see. There's a lot of people with a lot of money out there willing to buy anything now, whether it's really good or really bad. I like Gaiman stuff. Neil Gaiman he's a really good writer. Some people do criticize him on there. One of his last productions, Good Omens, was fantastic. David Tennant as a demon was so spot on. It was so well done. I mean, some people criticizes it on Amazon, but it was spot on. That role was just literally written for him. And he did a fantastic job of it. And the overall premise of Good Omens was well done. And you could see Gaiman's part in this. I'm hoping for a Sandman series. I would love to see a Sandman series, or a movie at least. And I hope that comes out. And I hope, after seeing season 3, whether I like or dislike it, I hope they finish it. You should always finish a series off. If you started out good and you so-so, try to finish it out. Try to finish it out the best way you can. And, this is what you have to do. Don't be afraid. If you did this production, don't be afraid to go elsewhere. They said, oh, you canceled. Okay, canceled. Let's go elsewhere. There's been plenty of shows that have gone elsewhere. They've rejuvenated the show. They've made some tweaks, twerks, and improvements. Sometimes it worked out for them. The Expanse happens to be one of them that did very well for it. It was well when it was at Sci-Fi Channel. It's just Sci-Fi Channel, shit cost too much for them. Maybe they canceled it at Starz because it was too much for them. So you've reached this part of the video. Tell me in the comments below how you felt about this cancellation, and possibly maybe resurrection somewhere else. As usual, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, share this video. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.